Welcome to Recapper. Let's discuss 9th episode of Beef. In episode 9 of Beef, Danny's situation worsens when Isaac is released from prison. At the beginning of the episode, someone reported to the police that Danny was driving the truck during the road rage incident. Amy admits to Jordana about her involvement in the incident and asks for the return of the Tamago. Jordana understands Amy's situation and agrees to her request, but it is revealed that Jordana and Naomi are partners and have thrown Jordana's brother under the bus to get Amy. Amy receives news that June has been taken from George. Danny takes them back to Paul's apartment, where Paul is shocked to learn the truth. He suggests returning June and Luca to Isaac, and they agree. Suddenly, Isaac breaks in with Bobby and Michael, and they attack Danny. The group receives Amber alerts on their phones about a missing Asian girl with a husky, and Isaac sees June and Luca and decides to blackmail Amy for ransom. Isaac calls Amy and demands $500K in cash, but Amy tells him it will take too long to arrange the money. In her panicked state, she tells Isaac about Jordana's valuable artifact collection, which she claims is worth millions. Amy asks Isaac to place her daughter in her car and promises not to call the police. They head towards Jordana's house, where Danny and Paul are tied up, but June seems unfazed. Amy asks George not to involve the police for their daughter's sake and tells him to pick up June when she is left outside in the car. The doorbell rings, and Isaac and Michael appear in masks. They tie up the three ladies and demand expensive items worth more than $10K. Jordana sarcastically replies, "Everything in the house is worth over that." In the van, Paul manages to free himself and kills Bobby while Danny entertains June with a rhyming game. They leave June and Luca in the car outside, but Michael catches them and brings them back in. Isaac orders Michael to take them outside to the courtyard. And then they force Amy to falsely confess to the robbery. As they're being led outside, Naomi and Jordana run towards the panic room. Michael throws the Tamago at Jordana to slow her down, but Naomi makes it to the panic room and closes the door too soon, leaving Jordana trapped and cut in half. By the door, she dies instantly. As the gas is released in the house, blurring everyone's vision, Isaac takes Amy at gunpoint and forces her to call the police and accuse the brothers of the robbery. Danny helps Paul climb over the fence to escape, but as the police arrive, Paul refuses to leave and Danny tells him the truth about throwing away his college applications and the house. Paul jumps over the fence, and Danny hears gunshots as the police shoot him. Danny manages to escape through a sewer pipe and finds a nearby vehicle. Amy breaks down in tears after reading an email from George's lawyer saying he's been granted temporary custody of June. Danny parks next to her, but he gives her the middle finger before they engage in another dangerous chase. As she tries to drive him off the road, they both fall off a cliff. The camera shows a crow watching the accident. Could it be the same crow that Danny saved earlier? That was the recap of 9th episode of Beef. Thank you.